Well, guys, we are only weeks away from 2024. 3 years of Joe Biden, we have seen destruction in this country and destruction around the world. The man has not done anything that is good. Nothing. Zero. Zilch. And I knew that 2020 was a sham when Barack Obama, I remember this video out there, Barack Obama trying to hype up the crowd to go and vote for Joe Biden in person. But the thing is, guys, there was nobody there at all. Joe Biden comes running out, like he's about to go in the ring for a heavyweight fight. But there was about 15 people there. That was it. There is no support whatsoever for Joe Biden. A lot of people are having buyer's remorse when it comes to actually casting that vote for Joe Biden. I mean, things have gotten worse. Absolutely worse. The mainstream media, they're panicking because Trump is dominating the polls. Trump is winning every single swing state right now. Every single one. And Barack Obama, he is petrified because he knows deep down inside that Joe Biden's going to lose this election. So before we get into that, guys, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member so you don't miss out on our member live stream every single Friday. Here we go, guys. Look at this. Barack Obama's worried Joe Biden will lose the White House in 2024. Well, that shouldn't be much of a shocker. I'm pretty sure even Barack Obama knows that Joe Biden will not be in the White House. I mean, the polls are saying that he's going to get blown out by Donald Trump. Donald Trump is winning right now. Donald Trump isn't even debating on the Republican side because he has a GOP nomination in the bag. But for some reason, guys, the DNC, they don't want to hold any primaries, even though Democrat voters want a primary. It almost definitely seems like, DNC is definitely trying to lose this election. I mean, maybe they want maybe they just want to lose, or maybe they actually enjoy just controlling Joe Biden, because apparently, man, Joe Biden is not in control of anything. I mean, Joe Biden is really an empty suit. Democrats don't like him. Of course, Republicans don't like him. Nobody likes Joe Biden. But Trump, he's making huge gains with black voters, Hispanic voters. Yeah, the tables looks like it's actually going to turn in 2024. But I must caution you, do not underestimate the Democrats. Don't underestimate them. You need to go out there and you need to vote. And you need to vote for Trump, because this guy needs to be gone. It says here, though, on the Post Millennial, Barack Obama is reportedly concerned about Beijing Biden's re-election campaign and believes there is a high chance Biden could lose in 2024. Sources told the Wall Street Journal that Obama is troubled by Biden's shot at winning re-election, saying that the former Democrat president, quote, knows this is going to be a close race and feels that Democrats very well could lose to Republicans in 2024. Now, as of right now, he believes that the race is going to be close. I'm not sure about that, because one thing we know about the polls, man, the polls usually are in favor of Democrats. The polls right now, definitely in favor of Republicans when it comes to Donald Trump, which tells me that it could be an absolute bloodbath for Joe Biden. The lights we haven't seen really since Reagan versus Carter. Now, I don't believe it'll be that bad, because that was a 49 state landslide. And I still say there's no way in the world that California is going for Donald Trump. California went for Reagan in 1980. And also New York, I believe that Trump will make major gains in New York State, but I don't believe he's actually going to carry the state. I mean, Joe Biden won New York State in a landslide. I think that Donald Trump really could actually come within 10 points, to tell you the truth. Beijing Biden, who served as Obama's VP, is currently trailing behind Republican presidential frontrunner Donald Trump in every swing state per a recent poll. And not only that, guys, just when you think things couldn't get worse for Joe Biden, it gets worse. Because now, look at this here. Joe Biden's approval rating is at a new low. It's down to 33%. And I do believe, guys, that is actually 33% too high. I mean, I'm wondering, man, who is the 33% of people that are delusional to think he's actually doing a good job? I mean, honestly, do you know anybody that thinks that Joe Biden's actually doing a good job? I can't think of any. I mean, the economy, worldwide, man, we're closer to World War III than we've ever been. But I got another question here. What 7% of Republicans or people that lean Republican approve of Joe Biden? They say 7%. But here is where it's really, really bad for Joe Biden here. Only 61% of Democrats approve of Joe Biden. And that's went down 4%. That is devastating, man. I mean, the Democrats, only 61% approve of him. Yeah. And you got third-party candidates coming out there, RFK. You have, who else is on the, you have Jill Stein, Green Party as well. And they're actually running, to the left of Joe Biden to actually capture the leftist votes that say, hey, we ain't voting Biden. We know that the Democrat Muslims, they're not voting for Joe Biden because of the Israel-Palestine thing. It's not going to happen, it seems. Obama's comments come as voters have consistently voiced concerns about Biden's age, open border, illegal immigration policies, high inflation, gas prices, foreign policies, and other matters associated with the Biden administration's economic policies. Yeah. And this open border thing, man, is so bad now that you got Democrats that are frustrated with the border crisis. Democrats even saying now that, hey, we need some border security. Now, I'm thinking they're probably going to do this because the Republicans, I'm going to say this. I know that you guys are actually trying to throw in border security into, funding for Ukraine and Israel. I got to say this. We should not negotiate on our border. That should be non-negotiable right there. Our border should come first. It should come first. We shouldn't even be giving one single dime to Ukraine at all. Not one single dime. But that's my opinion on it. Look here. It says, since Biden started occupying the Oval Office in 2021, Obama has reportedly been a key component of his administration, working behind the scenes and attending Democrat donor meetings in a highly secretive manner. Now, a lot of people actually do believe that Obama is truly running the show. Could he be? I mean, Obama did say, he would like to, kind of run things behind the scene without having a title. Maybe he's actually doing that. The source told the outlet that Obama worries that, quote, the alternative is pretty dangerous for democracy. I mean, that's the only thing Democrats are running on. Donald Trump, man, he's a threat to democracy, even though Joe Biden is out there trying to lock up his political opponents, trying to overthrow democracy. Funny how that works, guys. Democratic strategist Simon Rosenberg, who is not affiliated with the Biden campaign, is less concerned by the polls, but wants to see the Biden campaign act with greater urgency. Quote, the general election is going to come quicker than we all expected. That's true. I mean, we're only less than a year away. Rosenberg said, I think it's just time for the Biden campaign to turn on fully. But the thing is, man, what is Joe Biden running on? Because nobody's buying what he's selling about the economy. When he's talking about job creations, more jobs are getting created, that kind of thing, nobody's buying that because there's really people that were going back to work that were let go because of the pandemic. When he's talking about inflation going down, nobody believes that. Nobody's feeling it at all. I mean, real wages are down. That's a fact right there. That is a fact. He is hopeful in part because Democrats have a history of performing better than predicted on Election Day, as seen by the results of the most recent elections in Virginia and Kentucky, as well as the midterm elections in 2022. Quote, there's something more powerful in our discourse in our daily politics than disappointment in Joe Biden and the Democrats, and that's our fear. And that's fear in opposition to MAGA, said Rosenberg. Yeah. Thing is, though, man, I don't think they're going to get 81 million people to go out there and vote for Joe Biden. I just don't see that happening. I mean, it's looking like Trump is actually going to win the popular vote, and Republicans don't normally win the popular vote. As of right now, Trump is going to win the popular vote. I mean, and all the cases against Trump, are starting to fall apart. It doesn't seem like any of these cases are actually going to start before the election, or they won't be complete, by the election. I don't know what else Democrats are going to do. Like I said, don't underestimate them. You need to go out and vote. Ignore the polls. You know what? The polls may say that Trump is up like 10 points in Nevada. Act like he's 10 points down. That's why you need to go out there and vote. Keep the heat on him. Now, I truly do want Joe Biden to be the nominee for the Democrats, but I guess we really won't know. Maybe they're going to pull something out of their hat. I mean, they're going after Hunter Biden right now, and maybe they're going to force Joe Biden out that way. But I don't know, man. I want Joe Biden to be the nominee because he is definitely the most vulnerable out of all Democrats, because Democrats don't like him. I'm not saying that Trump can't beat Gavin Newsom, because I truly do believe that he will, because Gavin Newsom right now, his approval rate in California, pretty low. I believe it's something like 29% or something like that. Could be wrong about that number. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.